Welcome to another video. Today we are answering that one question. How do you start and amplify and grow your consulting business in 2022 much quicker, much faster, most importantly, with some kind of certainty that it's going to work? Why is that important? There's a lot of people who are starting and there's no certainty that it's going to work. There's a lot of mistakes, but most importantly, there's no guideline. There's no, step one, step two process. And today I want to share with you the process for which you can take to grow your consulting business much quicker, much faster. Now, number one, as usual, before you think about anything, I want you to have a one-on-one good conversation with yourself to say that I have decided. The word decide means to cut off. I have decided that I am going to start my journey as a consultant, speaker, trainer, whatever it is. Decision making is the first part. The second part is I have committed to making it work. Deciding and committing are two completely different things. You could decide to listen to me. You might not be committed to making it work. It's just one of those things. Okay, so I want you to say right now, if you want 2022 to be amazing for you, decide I'm going to start. Most importantly, commit to making it work. I say you have to commit for between 3 to 5 years. If you haven't been able to do that, it's not going to work. Period. Okay. It's just way, okay? Because if you get in thinking, oh, in 2 years' time, I'm going to give up, then it's not going to work. You got to stay with it. You got to slog. You got to get, put in the work. And with that kind of commitment, everything else to fall in place. Most importantly, you will have the stamina to outdo and go through all the challenges which are inevitable as you build your business. Okay, it's not going to be all sailing and that. No, it doesn't exist. Okay, you got to be able to put in the work. You got to go over the hurdles. So much shit is going to happen. You got to make sure that you're ready for it. Number two, look out after you've decided and committed. Look out and see who is doing it the best, who is doing what I want to do, and go and leverage from them by either learning or role modeling or buying their course or getting them as a mentor or whatever it is. Get leverage. There's nothing as look. Bill Gates has been mentored by Warren for how long? For so long. Oprah Winfrey was mentored by Maya. Okay, Angelo. Yes, by Maya. Richard Branson was mentored by the guy's name goes, but Sir Freddie Lecker, okay, yeah, Freddie Lecker, yeah, but yeah, that is the name, okay. Schmitz was the mentor for the Google guys, okay. Talk about Zuckerberg was mentored by his first mentor was the good old Steve Jobs, God rest his soul in peace. So, who is Tony Robbins' mentor? First mentor was a good old man. Well, anyway. You understand the point. The point is you got to go get mentor. You got to go learn from somebody. Why? So that you can shortcut the learning process. You got to also look for that, the shortcut, so that you take away the pain of having to figure everything out. Okay. Now, after we get that, okay, then we go to the next part and say, okay, I want you to say, what or who am I going to serve? Where do I feel the most comfortable? Where will my passion come out? Where can I go where I understand the industry, I understand the people, and I can make a difference? Niche. Decide who you want to serve. That is so crucial. 99% of all failures come from the fact that people never ever figure out who can serve the best. Because when you figure out your niche, then the next part comes, point number two is decide, okay, these are the people I'm going to serve. And then the next one is, what is their biggest problem and how can you solve the problem? What is their biggest problem? Okay, and how can you do it? How can you provide a solution that completely obliterates the problem? Okay, that right there is the secret sauce for you saying, I found something that I can actually do and love. After you do that, then I want you to say, okay, I know who they are, the people I'm going to serve. I know what their biggest problem is. And most importantly, I can solve that problem. Okay. After you have those three in place, I want you to then say, how can I position myself as a boutique service, as different, as high-end? Okay. Because it is very frustrating trying to make $50,000 when you have a $100 product. Okay. It is frustrating. It is hard. It's going to get you out of business. You got to ask yourself, how can I provide a boutique solution? How can I be high ticket? How can I come up with something that when I deliver my result, the money is irrelevant because people are like, I get so much value from dealing with that person. Whatever they pay me is, it's chicken feed, because they deliver such an amazing service. Once you have that in mind and you begin to work towards it, that means you're working hard. That means you're finding solutions. That means you're making offers that are amazing. Then you're in the realm of beginning to really enjoy this business. After you do that, the next part is, I want you to have the courage to be different. I am not everybody's cup of tea, and it's okay. I love it, okay? Because you're either like me, there's no money in the middle, period, okay? You got to be different. You got to say it the way that you want to say it. One of the biggest challenges, especially with people of my kind of background, is that inferiority complex, that inner fear of refusing to be yourself, okay? If you look at anybody who has stepped up to do something amazing in this world, they took a stand. You either liked them or did not. They took a stand on who they were, what they were going to stand for, and they went for it. You just look through history, all the people who you hear that people have admired and or hated, and or people have gone on to do some amazing stuff, they were very, very clear, and they took a stand to be different, okay? You think about it, anybody in the world, okay, from a Churchill to a Hitler to a Nelson Mandela to to a Putin, to a Donald Trump, whoever, they take a stand and choose to be different. You got to choose to be different for you to be able to make your mark. And I'll tell you something that my mentor keeps telling me: it takes courage to make a difference. It takes courage to make money. You got to be a hero somehow, or you got to find a way to position yourself as somebody who people can look up to as, you know what, there's something that attracts me to that guy, and he's my hero, or whatever he is, okay? That is so, so important for you, okay? Next, I want you to ask, how can you over deliver in the market? How can you be the kind of guy where, by the way, before I say that, whether you like it or not, people are going to say shit about you, okay? That's the way it is. People are going to say shit about you, whether you like it or not, okay? Whether you're doing an amazing job or not, people still, somebody's going to say something, okay? Nobody kicks a dead dog, okay? There's only people who, oh, by the way, where I come from, people kick dogs sometimes. So before you start going on, oh, he mentioned dogs, just get out of here. Probably me and you don't get on pretty well. Anyway, what I'm saying is that you must be able to understand that you'll be ridiculed, you'll be discouraged, you'll be told you're not good enough. Whatever it is, just be aware that it's going to happen, and then continue to be different. Continue to do what you got to do. Next, decide what your secret sauce is going to be. What is my secret sauce? What are you going to do? For example, for me, my secret sauce is that the five-step process, the close system that we introduce, takes in account everything you'll ever need to build a business, whether it is a consulting business, whether it is you're selling cakes, whether you're a plumber, whatever. That is my secret sauce, because I've been able to figure it out and get everything and simplify it, okay? My greatest secret sauce when I was a consultant speaker trainer, which I still am, but I don't do much of that work, was I emphasized personal development. Okay, and I was in your face. All the leaders who have gone on to make multi-millions and get some of the greatest promotions in their lives is because we did a lot of personal development, and I gave it to them big time. I used to kick their ass like crazy. They hated me and loved me at the same time, because the more they hated me, the better they got, the more money they made. That was my secret sauce, and it still is, okay? With anybody who comes into my system, that's exactly how we're going to go down. And then finally, I want you to commit to saying, you know what, I'm either going to make it or I'm going to make it. Failure is not an option. You want to win in 2022. That's the kind of attitude you got to get in here with, okay? Why? There's a lot going on. The industry is just beginning to grow big time. Of course, there's going to be a lot of noise. Of course, there's going to be a lot of fluff. You know, how many mobile phones are in the world? Okay, so many. But guess what? There's an iPhone too. You want to be the iPhone. You want to be the Samsung or whatever it is that you use. That is so good. But most importantly, you got to commit to saying, you know what, whatever happens, I got to make it work. And with that kind of spirit, I know that it is inevitable that you're going to make your dent. You're going to be able to inspire, have a positive impact. And most importantly, you are going to be able to live life on your terms. Until next time, please remember to give me a thumbs up, to smash that like button, to share this with somebody else, so that together we can be able to make a difference. Thank you. Peace.